Just a quick one, guys, before we get into today's video. We have dropped our brand new August collection. We've got the Surrender or You'll Die BB t-shirts, along with the Glasgow Rangers Union Jack tees. If you want to shop the new collection, go down into the link in the description or go to rfcclothing.com. Anyway, let's get into today's video. Guys, the Sharks are getting closer. The Sharks will be out very, very soon. Celtic in crisis, but most importantly, Rangers won today. It's been an entertaining Saturday in Scottish football, of course. Guys, we're going to be discussing, most importantly, our victory against Ross County earlier on today, doing a sort of match reaction, whilst also going through some of the other results within the Scottish Premiership and discussing into detail. But as I said, most importantly, guys, Rangers got Saturday off with a win. A 2-0 victory to Ross County. Dingwall is always a tricky place to go now and then. It can be a place where it can, conjure up a bit of a curveball. I seen an interesting stat whilst I was doing the live stream today, that Jordan White has 5 goals in 7 Rangers games. Against Rangers. 5 goals in 7 games against Rangers as a Ross County player prior to today. I was thinking that's a crazy stat. But it has been a bit of a problem sometimes, Dingwall. I remember a few occasions where we have not come up with the goods. But look, today was pretty plain sailing. Good to see Kemar Roof get on the score sheet. Tavernier, fantastic sort of wonder goal as well. Rangers doing ever so well, really, in that game. They weren't really bothered on the other side. Probably should have kicked on trying to get a few more goals, but the result or the 3 points was never in doubt. And as I said, Rangers got 3 points on and to start a very, very busy week. Of course, PSV Eindhoven during the week, and then, of course, the Old Firm derby on the Sunday, of course, which we're going to be going into further detail as Celtic drew today. Celtic are in a bit of a crisis. The game has just finished at Celtic Park. I mean, the refs tried to do their job. I think there was 9 minutes added time. Usually, that's the sort of golden goal time that Celtic usually get. It's just play until Celtic score and then we'll end the game. 9 minutes. I mean, it was 8 minutes, but they extended it over to 9 minutes for an extra minute just in case they could get something. But I think 10 would be taking the piss a bit too much. So it is what it is. They drew. They dropped a point. They're still top of the table, of course, but we're just seeing signs of frailty here with this Celtic team. Celtic drawing their home games. As I said, we lost to Kilmarnock. Yes, we lost to Kilmarnock. They lost to Kilmarnock. An away game can be tricky. Both teams have struggled on those plastic pitches over the years, but title-winning teams win their home games. And Celtic have drawn today. They fired blank. This is very unlike Celtic. Celtic of last year would have found ways to win. They scored a lot of last minute goals in games. I do think there is a huge problem. There are in a bit of a crisis here, and Rangers need to make sure that they're capitalising on this right now. Facts are still the same. We're still third in the table. However, our defeat to Kilmarnock isn't completely cancelled out. However, we go and beat Celtic on Sunday, we're top of the league. And there's absolutely no reason why we shouldn't be beating them and getting confidence after this game. Because they weren't good. They're not good. They had a lot of chances, but then they don't look good. They don't look like the Celtic of last season under Brendan Rodgers. Yes, they might make some impact into the transfer window late on and over the next couple of days. However, I do feel it's going to take a bit of time for them to gel, especially for that Old Firm derby. So Rangers, especially at home, should be trying to lay down a marker and trying to win that game. I don't care what the score is. I just want 3 points on the board and we go above them and cancel out that Kilmarnock game because we're starting to get into a groove now. As I said, today's Ross County game, I was pretty confident in going away from home. And I feel like every game that goes on, we are getting a bit better, which is usually expected with a new team. I think we are getting better as time goes on. But as I said, we need to make sure that we win that Old Firm derby this weekend. It's so imperative. Whilst they're having a bit of lull, confidence is going to be low. Brendan's going to be on huge pressure. Celtic players are going to go into huge pressure going into this game because they're winless in 2 games. Lost to Kilmarnock, out of the cup. Drawn at home to St Johnstone. There's going to be a lot of pressure on them. The pressure will be on them. And at Ibrox, we need to make sure that we deliver. But guys, it's a huge week this week. Of course, we're probably going to be going through meltdowns again. If you enjoyed the meltdowns last week, we'll probably do some more meltdowns this week. There's also, of course, going to be Champions League build-up, loads of stuff there. We've got a big game against PSV. And again, I really want to get to the Champions League group stages. I really do now, and PSV have made it personal. And then we go into that Old Firm game. I think we're ticking over. We go into that international break, top of the table. Old Firm victory over the win over us, and then of course Champions League group stage football. But I think it's a very, very good time. I know I like to make a laugh and a joke. I love to. Because they do it with us, and as I said, last year was freaking miserable in terms of those. You hang on for their games. You think they're about to drop points, and they come up with a 95th minute goal. So it's quite good. I'm enjoying it. Look, they're out of one cup competition. Drawing at home, is another good feeling. So I'm enjoying it a little bit. I know people will probably tell me to shut up a little bit, but I'm enjoying it for now, as long as we can look after our own guard and keep going forward and make sure that we win our game this weekend, because it's going to be an absolute belter. But let's have a little look at some of the fallout already. As I said, I've not even opened up Twitter yet. Let's just have a little look and see if there's any funny tweets. No, actually no. I'll save it for another video. I'll save it for another video. But other results in the Scottish Premiership leaves us this weekend. We're actually going to be in third in the table, I think, after match day 3. I think Hearts playing tomorrow, so obviously can overtake us. Celtic currently top of the table. I'll go through the results of what has been gone. So obviously Ross County 0, Rangers 2, Celtic 0, St Johnstone 0. Hibernian lost 3-2 to Livingston. Livingston winning 3-2. And Kilmarnock's run of games, or their sort of unbeaten run, has come to an end as they sort of lost to Motherwell, which is an interesting one. Of course, there's another game tomorrow, that of course being Dundee versus Hearts and St Mirren versus Aberdeen. So yes, we could probably drop down the table a little bit after that, but Celtic have drawn points as well, and we can. Our fate is in our own hands next weekend when we go into that Old Firm derby. That's the next big league game for us, and we need to be making sure that we're capitalising. It's absolutely vital. But I just want to say another bit of thing about our game today. I think the new signings in general are looking very, very good, so I'm really happy with that. I think Jack Butland is a very good signing in terms of the goalkeeper. There's no anxiety there for us anymore when it comes to those situations. And of course, our forward players are starting to get going. I think we are finding the area. I think Dessers is looking a lot better. I think it will come to him. I'm not too sure on Sam Lam, as the jury's still out. But if we can keep Kemar Roof fit, then we've got a really, really prolific striker, as they were saying, 1 and 2, I think, in this league. So a fantastic goal return for the player. And if we can keep him fit, that is it. It's just a big if we can keep him fit. So it's simple as that, guys. But Rangers, enjoy your weekend. Rangers fans, enjoy your weekend. Well, I know we're not on top of the table, but that's a big boost. Drawing a home game like that is a big boost for us. And all eyes go on to Wednesday and, of course, this weekend. But do let me know your thoughts on our game down there in the comment section below. And do you think we'll beat them next weekend? Yes or no? Let me know down in the comment section below. That does bring us into today's video. As always, please do smash that like button and subscribe to the channel for daily Rangers content. Remember, we do have Rangers t-shirts available on our website, so do browse the collection by going down into the link in the description or go to rscclothing.com. Thank you, guys. I'll see you all next time. Take care. Peace.